Hello chatboxes out there, I hope you've all had a lovely week and that you've all had a lovely Friday. Today I got ready for the day ahead and I had a nice refreshing shower and a cup of tea and some toast and went to my Facebook tutorials ground. My younger brother and sister are at college and my older sister and dad are at work and my older brother is in uni, and I got taken off to the doctors this morning just to have a check-up on my feet and my legs and my knees and my aches and pains, because you know what I'm like getting old. And when my mum dropped me off to workplace, and I didn't get there till 12, so I didn't have my lunch, and I was observing on the till and doing a bit of till training, and then I was with Simon the boss and I was setting up some displays and filling up some more stock and taking the boxes that were empty to the front of the desk where people that want to take flowers and stuff can use those to carry the flowers. And I was here, there and everywhere, taking a load of boxes to where the tills were, taking some extra stuff that we don't need out back to the storage room, and I have had such a great week. It's just been so much fun, and I made sure to let Simon know how much I'm enjoying the work placement, and yeah, it's just so great. And I then had my work placement coach come in and I just told her about how I hurt my cheek from yesterday with the pole incident, and was just saying how I was okay and how I'd written it in the injury book. And one of the doctors, he rang me and texted me because he turned up even though I wasn't in till after lunch, because he'd obviously forgotten, and I had let him and my course leader know. So if I go back to college on Tuesday and either my course leader or him moan about it, I'll let them know that I did let them know that I wouldn't be in the morning, but hopefully nothing comes of it because it's all sorted out. And I'm going to be having some insoles for my feet because I have started tiptoe walking again, which is a shame, and have got to keep using the cream for the sore bit on my foot that's like a gash and it's quite sore. TMI, don't need to know all this, but yeah, it's doing a lot better, and it's because I walk a lot and stuff, so my feet get very sore and stuff. I just love walking and stuff, and yeah, this weather has just been awful. It was so lovely yesterday evening, and then today it's just been raining non-stop. Luckily I was inside today and not working outside, but I had my nice waterproof coat on. Waterproof my backside, it's not very waterproof at all, but at least it keeps you a little bit dry. Feel sorry for one of my colleagues, Caroline, who's been out there sorting out the flowers all day and looked like a drowned rat. And I had a little bit of a break because I was Simon said I was doing really well, and I was taking my time because I'm a bit of a speeding guy when it comes to doing stuff, and I need to slow down because I could trip up, make a mistake, break something or anything like that, so I didn't want to do anything like that. So I was taking my time, doing it nice and slowly, and I went and took a few nature photos and some pics of stuff around the garden centre as evidence to show what I've been doing up in college, and also to post on my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And I helped get one of the colleagues that's really good at picking like furniture stuff and like works with like sorting out the furniture and stuff for a couple who wanted to know about a certain type of furniture. So I got the person on the desk, Donna, to contact the lady that works with the and sorts out the furnitures, and then I helped some people find certain things in the shop, and yeah, it's going really well, being nice and helpful. And I was looking at a top in one of the clothes shops in the garden centre, and an old dear Plaster said, "I don't think that's your style." I was like, "Nice colour though," with a good laugh, and it's a really nice top that I think my older sister would look really good in, and it's like a blue striped like shirt kind of thing. And then I was with Simon in the storage room just putting all the extra stuff back and was setting up some shelves by the tills, and Donna, one of the colleagues who we get on like House of Fire, helped me get loads of the stuff out of the boxes and then flattened the boxes down and put them in a crate full of boxes flattened down. And then it was the end of my shift. Normally I do about 4 hours, but I only did 2 hours. But in the 2 hours that I was there, I did so much, worked my backside off, and I've just had so much fun. The time flew by, and it was such a great day. And I got this. It was £6.50 down to £1. I only had 50p, but my colleague Donna kindly gave me the 50p so that I could get this Henrietta the Hippo chocolate masterpiece. So I said, oh, don't worry, you don't have to. I just won't get anything. And he's like, no, I insist. So she lent me 50p. I said I'd pay her back, but she said it's fine. I was like, it's a reward for working so hard. And she said how first thing as I got there, first thing I was working so hard. So she said it's your reward. And yeah, she's very sweet and we get on really well. We have a lot of laughs and a lot of banter. I get on well with all of the colleagues, and then I got my bag and stuff ready and signed out, and I went into the staff room and had a sit down, had a bit of a drink, and I chatted with one of the guys who works in the cafe and is a really good chef, and he was in the year below my younger brother and sister, so he knew me from secondary school, so we had a nice catch up. And then I made my way home, my mum picked me up, and I braced myself for the storm, got out, had my nice coat on with my hood up, and got a face full of rain. It was awful weather. I love rain, don't get me wrong, but when it's all in your face and stuff, it's just like not needed. And then we got home, and I put my bag and stuff away, showed Mum the Henrietta the Hippo chocolate, and I watched a bit of TV, watched How I Met Your Mother, and listened to a bit of music. Played with my dog Cars. I gave my dog one of his special chews for his teeth. And my dad got back from being at the shops and is buying a disc on my laptop at the moment because he's got to put something on the disc for when he has one of his discos coming up. And he's now gone back to work. I watched a sketch country and Farban, and I had a cup of tea and went onto my Facebook show. I listened to Cardi's Golden Album, such a good album, and I lost a few Twitter followers, but I'm not letting that upset me anymore, because this world is just so obsessed with how many people like a post, how many people like a photo, how many Instagram followers, Twitter followers and stuff. Really, we should just be enjoying life. If you lose if you lose a few followers or don't get many likes, it's not the end of the world. This generation is so obsessed with social media, it's frightening at times, and I'm trying to go on a bit of a social media detox, and I watched some stuff off recording on BBC Play and Put Locker, and last night I watched the newest Shadowhunter episode, and I really hope that Alec doesn't shoot on Magnus. I know that they're going through a bit of a rough patch, but I really want Alec to become immortal so Alec and Magnus can be together forever. And yeah, I really don't want Alec to cheat on Magnus with that blonde coloured guy. If he does, I'll be so angry because I really love Alec. They're such a great couple. And I watched the last couple of episodes of season 1 of Supernatural, and in the last episode there's a crash, and it literally made me jump because it's so unexpected. And yeah, it was such a great finale to the season. The site I was watching on would no longer let me watch the episodes. I pressed play and it wouldn't play, and it was doing my head in, so I'm now watching it on a different site that is working well. It's just a shame that now I have to spend ages looking for the next series. They're definitely all on there, but it's just I have to scroll them through all the time. And I watched some of my favourite YouTubers' new videos, and watched some vlogs, and read some blogs and some fanfic, wrote some fanfic, and worked on a new chapter to my book, and it's going really well. Listened to a bit of Anya, and played with my memory doll, and did a bit of Dolph Doggery stuff, and played on Minecraft and COD, and played on Mario Kart on the DS, and played on Subway Surfer on my Kindle, and I watched RuPaul's Drag Race and America's Next Model, and watched Cupcake Wars, and I tidied my office up for when I've been working on my book series, and also tightened my doors and doorhouse up for my playing my dog show. I did some filming energy of that and got my Bluetooth lot ready for me to sort out tomorrow. And I am off to the charity shops on Monday, and in the morning me, my mum and my grandparents are going off to the Crab Apple in Clevedon to have a lovely lunch, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then on Saturday morning I'm going to be going to this gym in my town where the people that run it are following on Instagram, and I was talking to them, and for a month to go there it's only £1, which is such a great deal. So I'm going to be talking to them and explaining how I've got special needs and how I have problems with my knees and my legs and stuff, and hopefully they can help me get into shape. And yeah, so I've got to do that tomorrow. I've got to remember to do that. I didn't really say a time, but they said it's open all week, and I'll just have to message them later on and ask what time it's open and what time it shuts. So I'll be going to be sorting my Bluetooth out and going to the gym to sort out a monthly membership. And I'm now off to go watch today's Home and Away Neighbours and have my lunch that I didn't have at lunchtime. And yeah, I hope you've all had a lovely week, and I will have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you soon, really, for coming very soon. Bye.